Lights are away. LordPerceval doesn't get a great start. Go to Avesta. Dylan around the outside of LordPerceval. They just about avoid contact. Dylan has to run wide though. And Avesta is way out in the distance at the moment. Afonso and Omar and Charlie in a little bit of a cluster in the pack. 4 wide at one point there. Omar up the inside. Charlie's been tagged round. Charlie's round. The championship leader is out of contention for the front running places. Just about keeps it on the track, but he's been very unlucky there, as it's Avesta from Dylan and Afonso up to P3. So here we go. Challenging. Dylan doesn't fight it too hard. May look to fight it back into up to turn 4. Side by side again. Burning the ERS. Dylan round the outside. Can't quite hold it. Afonso closes them off, and now he's got a mission. Chase after Avesta and maximise the fact that Charlie is down the 11th place. As Afonso and Dylan, LordPerceval, they've all spun round. What's happened there? Charlie will be grinning from ear to ear. His helmet will barely fit him right now. But Avesta just flying away into the distance, 5.3 seconds ahead. Very, very, very difficult to beat at this rate. And unless there's major drama, I don't see him relinquishing that lead. As now we have DRS, and Harry 3-3 is going to be right on the tail of Omar. And Felper is looking to replicate his podium in Qatar as well. He smells blood. He wants a good result. On the soft compound tyres, they'll go off quite fast, but for the time being, I reckon they're the quicker tyre. Oh! Big incident. Omar's been involved in that there, sorry. Very difficult to follow with the camera angles I was given. Red flag! We have a red flag, and that brings everyone back into it. Avesta with a 6.7 second lead. We're gutted with that. Avesta from pole again. And here we go. Looks like Harry 3-3 has had a great start. But he doesn't quite get the inside. Disco Mark's challenging him. Avesta on the mediums, Harry 3-3's on the hards. And Harry 3-3, I don't think the hards will go to the end from here. But he can go as long as possible and go to the softs towards the end. It's Dylan and Charlie. Charlie a bit cleaner this time. 3 wide into turn 3 absolutely work as Dylan's forced off. With Tim from 19th on the grid. It's Dylan's off. But Tim from 19th on the grid up to 5th already. And he just needs to get, as Dylan's gone off again. What is he playing at? He hasn't reset to track, which is good. Oh dear Dylan. He's just mowed his front wing into the pit lane wall. And there's a safety car again. I think he'll probably do this before turn 8. We'll wait and see when he goes. He's gone already. He's got the jump. He's got a good 6-tenth jump on Harry 3-3. He's got Disco Mark right behind him. See the tyres everyone's on. Avesta 5/10 to be good. Into turn 1. Disco Mark has a bit of a moment. Still going to stuck into the slipstream. But I'm interested in Charlie on the soft still. Harassing Tim Rolfs. He's going to go up the inside. Keep it clean. Pour close to the back of Disco Mark. But Charlie gets it. A bit of rubbing. Rubbing is racing, as they say though. Dylan up to 17th after he lost his front wing. Interesting to see how he comes back through the pack. How he deals with that setback. Charlie, and now he needs to settle down. Get those tyres to last as long as possible. But he's out! Charlie's out again! No! 2 races in a row that he's crashed out. Not again. Charlie. How many people we see dive into the pits here? Tim pits. Probably hards. But Afonso for the second week in a row sees his main title rival crash out. I believe he just lost the car, lost the rear on turning, corrected it, and the car didn't like it as Avesta pits. And how many other people we see pitting? Harry 3-3 stays out, Disco Mark pits. Afonso stays out. I think everyone on the hards is going to stay out. Avesta went quite early at the last restart, back to pack up quite a lot, and really slow to give the safety car a good gap so we could go early. Harry seems to be going a bit quicker. Oh, it's Dylan spun around. What's happened there? Dylan has had a horrendous race. Yeah, he's still only in 14th and he's gonna got potential for points. It's Harry. Just building the pack up slowly. He's got a good gap to Afonso. And Avesta's got a 5-second penalty. Afonso's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. I imagine these may be removed, but all this does is give Harry a 1.3 second gap at the top. And Afonso just 3 tenths behind Harry now. He'll be hunting him down. The only thing is with that potential 5-second penalty, if it doesn't get removed, he'll need for there to not be many more safety cars unless he can serve that penalty under the pits. Obviously serving that penalty under the pits, it can't be removed then, and he's going to get a bit of a disadvantage. But up the inside into turn 4, late on the brakes, gives Harry a bit of a nudge, a bit of desync, but he's through cleanly into the lead. It's Tim. To my surprise, he's being patient, although he's basically pushing Harry around the track. I don't think he can be much more patient. He's got to make the move now. Harry flashing. I think his best chance is to sit behind Tim now and save that battery up, because he's done so well at sitting behind Afonso. He'll probably sit behind Tim and do the same thing. Does Tim go for the lead here? Afonso still saving up that battery. Here comes Tim. Does he sit behind for the next DRS straight, or does he just go full-blooded here? He's gone full-blooded. Afonso's gone for the switchback. Tim goes very deep, and Afonso's mugged him off there. And here comes Tim again. Does he go as deep as he did last time? No. But he's had a bit of a slide on exit, but it's actually cost Afonso, and it's given Harry 3 a mega run. But I think Afonso's probably going to get him back anyway. And will Harry 3 get up the inside? I think he will. He's not one to pass up on an opportunity. And I think they almost touched there. Like a strategy, but there's another safety car. And now we're going to see everyone pile into the pits here for a set of softs. He's going to want to build up a gap. He's going to push the pit entry as much as possible, you'd imagine it. As Tim stays out. Tim, I'm very surprised at that. I think Tim's just thrown away a win. I won't hold it back. I think Tim's made a huge error there. Afonso pits. He'll want to come out preferably ahead of Dylan. It'll be interesting to see where everything happens, but I can't believe Tim's missed the opportunity to pit. He's going to be sitting duck to everyone that's on the softs. That has time to have to get on with it. I'm surprised he hasn't backed off and got out of the way. Bit unfair having him there. Let him lead his race. As he's gone off the track. Fair play to him. He's done the right thing. The fight for the win here. And Harry for 3, he knows who's behind him. He knows he's got Felper and the very fast Afonso, the very fast Dylan, and LordPerceval fighting his way through the field. He's going to want to dispatch Tim as quick as possible and fly away and hope that Tim can fight as hard as possible. As Tim's gone. And you'll see just how much Harry will catch up to him just in these final 2 corners alone. Don't get any penalties, keep it clean. And you can see the run out the final corner is just amazing for Harry because he's on the fresh softs. Whereas Tim is going to struggle, 21 lap old hards. He's not going to stand a chance, and Harry's going to have a run here. Using the ERS, goes to the outside. Watch it from here. Tim sticks up the inside. Doesn't give Harry much space, and Tim's gone off. And that's him out of contention. I knew he'd made a mistake. Oh, and he's into the wall. He's rejoined unsafely. He's collected, I think, one of the guys in the top pack there. I didn't quite see who it was. This is going to be close. We know Afonso's got great racecraft, as he saw against Tim. He's got a great run. Does he burn the ERS? He does. Harry's burning the ERS. Where do they go? Harry's going to keep as far right as possible. Afonso's going to go for the switchback. Harry for 3 defends it well. There's Dylan and Felper waiting for these two to come together. It's going to be a final lap scrap. DRS will be enabled. There'll be DRS up the hill and towards turn 4. Here we go. One final lap. It's been a hectic race. A lot's happened and it all comes down to one final lap. 4 guys in the race for the win. Harry for 3 goes defensive. Afonso's there. Who gets a DRS? And Felper goes up the inside. It's 3 wide. It's 3 wide. Afonso's gone off. Oh, they've crashed. They crashed into each other. Harry 3-3's got the DRS. Dylan, Felper and Afonso and Dylan all had a bit of an incident. Harry 3-3 goes up the inside. How does Afonso play it? Does he go for the switchback? There's Felper pushing. They're side by side going into the middle sector. Can Afonso hang it around the outside? He can. What a move. What a move for the win. What a move for the win from Afonso. That is incredible. And if Vrp gets a penalty, no. Harry Free-Free's burning. He's burning the ERS. Any last ditch moves? No, he goes off. And Afonso, for all the carnage, comes through to take advantage and win. There may be an investigation into an off-the-track overtake at the end there. After the race, the stewards decided that Afonso gained an unfair advantage by going off the track at turn 3 on the final lap in his battle against Harry Free-Free for the win. In lieu of that, they handed him a 5-second penalty, which dropped him down to P4. They also decided to hand Dil JG a 5-second penalty for his lap 2 incident with Afonso, which dropped him down to P5. And this means that Harry Free-Free got his first win in VRP, followed by LordPerceval, and Vrp Motorsport made up the podium.